Hey guys, it's Matt. Welcome to Speed Tutor. I wanted to talk about Unity's brand new strategy on unifying all of the render pipelines. Something that I've been really excited to see, and something I know a lot of you have been something that we've been calling for a very long time. So if you're somebody who's ever wondered, should you use built-in, is HDRP worth it, and is URP going to be something that's always going to be supported in the future? So I'm going to run you down what's happening, what to expect in terms of timelines, what Unity are actually investing in moving forward, and what's the best approach for you. So fundamentally, URP will be the main pipeline going forward. And that's what they're going to be continuing to advance as time goes on. And Unity have always described URP as being something that the vast majority of Unity games that get released, especially in the past 3 years, use URP. It's the most flexible option, and it's compatible for any game that you're targeting on almost any platform, whether it's 2D or 3D, mobile to XR, and even on latest consoles. So I think their idea is they want URP to be in every stage where you can create, prototype, make low-end mobile games, and even really high-performant console games. And I wanted to show you a few polls that I'd done on my own channel back from 2023, 2024, and 2025. The first one I did was around 2023, and it's about what render pipeline people were using, and you can see that 15% of people used the built-in, 66% used URP, only 9% used HDRP. And you can see I got around 850 votes for this one. And they do say that anything over 100 votes is statistically significant. Now, if we compare that side by side with the one that I did in 2024, I got another 550 additional votes. Built-in did see an increase of users, URP went up by 1%, and HDRP down another percent. And lastly, the one that I did last year got around 1,100 votes, and the built-in pipeline has seen a bit of a dip to 12%. URP is even higher now at 75%, and you can see HDRP has been seemingly just dropping by 1% every single year as URP becomes more prevalent. You might want to know what's actually coming to URP and why it should be something that you can stick to. So Unity have been committed to doing improvements in terms of visual quality and stability for the engine. They will be heavily investing in visual capabilities like the introduction of physical light units, pre-exposure and auto-exposure support, physical sky and a dynamic sky manager, real-time global illumination, screen space reflections, and on-tile post-processing for mobiles, which are all traditionally higher-end features that featured more so in HDRP, and they're going to be directly built into URP, so we see some level of parity. And Unity mentioned that these features are designed so that if you don't actually need to use them or want to use them, they won't impact build size or build time or even performance because it won't be something that you're using. So URP won't just become heavy and difficult to use, it'll be something that becomes more scalable. So inherently, what happens to HDRP in this? It's not being removed, but it's being moved to what they call a maintenance mode. There'll be no new features planned for HDRP going forward. They will be focusing on stability and fixes. It will continue to get its current support right now for additional time, but their one big commitment is the HDR support for Switch 2. So Unity are actively working on that new feature. So there's going to be new validation happening with that, official preview in Unity 6.5, and full support planned during 2026. Fundamentally, if you're using HDRP now or want to use its features, if you want the more graphic intense features, it won't see any massive improvements, but it will continue to be supported, so it won't be something that just instantly dies. Now, whereas the built-in render pipeline, that as we can see from the polls that I did, a very small percentage of users are actually using it, mostly for legacy-based projects, for something that they've been working on for a long time, but Unity will officially begin deprecation of this pipeline starting in Unity 6.5. Their recommendation is not to start any new projects in the built-in render pipeline if you can help it. But all in all, the biggest takeaway is it will still be supported up to at least Unity 6.7, so there's guaranteed support through that period until you get there, and so that support could be all the way up to 2028, but they are clear that the built-in render pipeline will disappear. The final removal hasn't been fully decided, but they will be taking feedback and choosing a final date going forward. Why are Unity doing it? Well, like we all know, it's for simplification, especially that they can make onboarding much easier. They can create educational content for one pipeline, the asset store can be streamlined much easier, documentation become less of a load and much easier to use, and they want new developers when they come to Unity for the first time to have one decision, what it means on day one, This is the pipeline. So if you take anything away from this, I think what you should do if it comes to starting a new project in Unity, use URP unless you need those HDRP specific features. If you sell assets for the Unity Asset Store, going forward, URP will continually be the default pipeline. Built-in may still matter for the short term, but for long-term assets, URP makes the most sense. If you're teaching, URP seems like the most logical method as it has been for a while. And if you want to use HDRP and you have been using it, and it's fine for an extended period of time, but you just won't see new features. And if you are somebody who's using the built-in pipeline, it won't disappear because it'll be around for the next few years at the very least, but it's something just to consider if you're starting something new. So in conclusion, the URP will be the focus and that's where Unity are heading. HDRP will enter maintenance mode, but will have the switch to expansion support in 2026. The built-in render pipeline will begin deprecation in Unity 6.5. It'll have guaranteed support through to Unity 6.7, and the final removal date hasn't been decided. Let me know what you feel down in the comments, and this is a great thing so the teams at Unity can finally concentrate on one engine without having to fix 3 different things going off all at the same time. So I hope you found this useful. Be sure to throw a like and make sure you're subscribed. Check out all the links to Unity sales and all of the best savings that you can find. Be sure to check out my Patreon too to get over 230 different scripts, assets and projects you cannot find anywhere else. Big thank you to Verishutha and Party of 10 for their amazing support, and everybody else who comes to watch the video, thanks very much.